Welcome back to SBS Live This Week. This is SBS but no BS All Music Part 11. That's right, we're in 2014, so it's a brand new set of all music episodes coming at you for this year, and we are stoked to be able to bring you the first one. We've got new videos featuring Sunrise Beach, new videos from West My Friend, live footage from The Pit, from Iron Kingdom, from This Day Burns. There's a ton of reasons to watch. We'll also be spotlighting a couple of new artists and bands. We've got Thomas Brunkard and we've got HoneyTrash on this episode. So not only do we have excellent music, we've got all kinds of new stuff to show you. Stick around. SBS Live This Week. Absolutely love these all music episodes. We're actually stoked to be able to host another of the everyday music TV events here at Sleeping Bag Studios coming up here in April. We did this last summer with Rod Matheson from Everyday Music TV. We brought a bunch of bands out here to Sleeping Bag and we just rocked the entire block for the day. It was wicked. A ton of the bands ended up making the site on his official quest for 1,000 songs by 1,000 different bands and artists over 1,000 days straight. So that event's coming up again, and we want to show you some footage from what happened the last time we had him out. So we're going to show you a video from Iron Kingdom shot by Rod called Crowned in Iron. Tweaked a little bit and edited, of course, by Sleeping Bag. And it just wouldn't be right if we started an all music episode without our favorite tradition. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is The Pit with I Wanna Plant Bombs Everywhere on SBS Live This Week. HoneyTrash. I'm stoked. This debut EP from this band kind of restored my faith in blues rock, gotta say. Consisting of Sierra Ramirez providing the vocals, Rick Miller providing the guitar, and Scott Hill rocking the bass, we've got HoneyTrash all the way from Boulder, Colorado. And they are bringing it. They've just put out their brand new EP, debut EP, Suit and Tie. And let me tell you, I have heard some dirt in my lifetime, but this is all the way dirty. And I love it. It's dirty in all the right ways. I'm not talking about production. It's not muddy. It's crystal clear. It's recorded the way it should be. It is just low down. I'm talking tone. I'm talking songwriting. I'm talking feel. It's such a low down feeling, but I fucking love it. I really do. It's so damn good. And listening to this perception of what blues rock can be through the eyes and ears of HoneyTrash has been nothing short of a privilege. It's just their debut EP. There's 4 songs. And if this is every indication of the direction that they're heading, sign me up. I want to listen to more, because they've got a great amount of style that is compressed into these 4 tracks that it will literally blow your eardrums right off your face. All the pieces are there, trust me. You've got Rick Miller, who is just absolutely electrifying the guitar, almost understated in the written review you can find at sleepingbagstudios.ca. This guy is absolutely leading the musical charge every step of the way and providing some real support, some framework for Scott, the glue, the bass man of HoneyTrash. Again, you gotta have a solid bass man in a blues rock band, and Scott really holds this thing together and allows Rick to go off and do his thing, which he does so well, and of course Sierra, who brings in just tremendous, mind-blowing amount of style and true skill to the microphone in what she's doing, providing the vocals for HoneyTrash. Because you know something? It is rare, in my opinion at least, to hear a singer get so much out of a set of songs like Sierra has. It's almost like she's created a character for herself, one that she's just totally zoned out and lost her mind right into. And it absolutely works every moment, every step of the way. I think that you know, a lot of what she's doing is going to help define the HoneyTrash sound for years and years to come. And it's what helps put it on the fringe and the outside of that blues rock genre, so that when you think blues rock, you're not thinking some 60-year-old dude with a mustache hanging out in a bar or a pub somewhere. Whatever the method, HoneyTrash has absolutely set her loose to go and do what she does, and she does it incredibly well. Each one of these 4 tracks on the HoneyTrash debut EP, Suit and Tie, exudes style, confidence, sexiness, and of course, dirt. Lots of it. It is low down, dirty, outlaw kind of blues rock. I love it. It's great. Check them out at facebook.com/HoneyTrash. You'll find one of the most accurate band descriptions at least I've ever read, along with a lengthy biography and of course links to all their work. If you want to skip the middleman, you go straight to honeytrash.com. Don't do that. Make sure you like their page, then go and check out honeytrash.com. Do go out and check out the review that we've just posted at sleepingbagstudios.ca and find out what else I've had to say about the HoneyTrash EP, Suit and Tie. As you know, I've got tons to say, so there's lots more information on HoneyTrash and about the new EP right there on the website. I'm feeling extremely underdressed for this next bit, but let's play Suit and Tie from HoneyTrash. This is the official lyric video direct to you out there on SBS Live This week.
Take all my money, smoke my stash. Made out of honey, tastes like trash. Oh, you're a man who treats me poor. But you're a man who keeps me warm. Say what you wanna say, don't treat me right. Do what you're gonna do, leaving tonight. Climb out a window once I pass. Make me so nervous when he drives that fast. For a buck he stab me in my back. I'd pay $100 bill if he'd take me back. Say what you wanna say, don't treat me right. Do what you're gonna do, leaving tonight. Love who you wanna love, don't give a damn. Be who you're gonna be, ain't my man. You never wear that suit and tie. I'm fighting while you're waiting to die. Won't you ever tighten up that note, wishing I could have forgot. You never wear that suit and tie. I'm fighting while you're waiting to die. Won't you ever tighten up that note? I've given all that I've got. You never wear your suit and tie. I'm fighting while you're waiting to die. Won't you ever tighten up your note? I'm gonna if you're ready now.
SBS.
I want to show you a couple of excellent videos that we found here in the last little while. One upcoming from a band called Sunrise Beach. Just an excellently shot. It's a simple idea. but they pulled it off so incredibly well. I'm a big fan of this video and I can't wait to show it to you. But before we do that, I want to talk about West My Friend. West My Friend have just put out their brand new album, When the Ink Dries, and are currently on tour all the way across Canada. They're somewhere out there. They're motoring along. They're posting pictures, all kinds of stuff on their Facebook site, Twitter accounts and whatnot. They're doing amazing things. As an independent band, it's inspiring to watch West My Friend do as much as they're doing out there, because they are just absolutely giving it the max, putting full promotion behind When the Ink Dries, and really just putting the support into this album that it deserves, because it's full of great material, and you can find it reviewed on sleepingbagstudios.ca, of course, because I want to talk about this a lot. But for now, I want to show you the brand new video and lead-off single from When the Ink Dries, and that is called Missing You. This is West My Friend on SBS Live This Week.
In the densest cities, in the busiest parts, sometimes the traffic noise gets so loud and amidst the clap and thunder of SUVs, there isn't room for romance. Two birds can't even hear the love calls they're singing now. I don't know what I would do if that was me, missing you, singing my heart out but never getting through. If that was me, missing you, on the tallest mountains at the highest peaks, sometimes compassion is thinner than air amidst a sudden flurry of summer snow. She focuses on the goal and doesn't see the startled footsteps she passes by. I don't know what I would do if that was me, missing you, reaching the summit but never knowing the truth. If that was me, missing you, missing you. In the constellations, in every person's night sky, some people say that our fate is inscribed. Do you believe that our fate is inscribed? And and in the horoscope that he read that day, it said the same, but it wouldn't give him a name above his head up as he read shot a shooting star. I don't know what I would do if that was me, missing you, shooting through life but never catching my cue. If that was me, missing you, missing you. If that was me, missing you, singing my heart out but never getting through. If that was me, missing you, missing you.
I love that sound.
Shape up to swim, crescent of a speckled bay at noon. Change coming through. The flight of a seeker takes an easterly turn. The sable wind flings a ricochet across a stillborn sky, a stiletto day, like a feckless crowd at a shopping mall, where customers of the mental wall. When your safe place is under siege, who do you call? Who do you call? Hyphenated traffic, you start to swirl. When your safe place is under siege, who do you call? Feel it inside, 'cause there's nowhere to hide. Feel it inside, 'cause there's nowhere to hide. Oh, and I know nothing at all, and I know that I know. Oh, and I know nothing at all, and I know that I know. When the streetcar comes, you can feel your desire. Love by design. In a sandstone cafe with a red flowering vine.
Brunkard, you old dog, sign me up for this twice. What a lot of you might not know about me personally is that during my childhood, I was raised with 9-inch nails alongside a quick CD change away from anything classical music. The range and diversity of what I grew up with really led me to an appreciation of instrumental and classical work of all kinds. Whether it's electronic or made with traditional instruments, it has my attention still to this day. This love eventually led me to Aphex Twin and his classical instrumental songs in between these mind-blowing electronic beats, of course into post-rock and bands like Mogwai and Explosions in the Sky. Fantastic things are being done without words, and Thomas Brunkard is every bit proof that that can be achieved in an independent level. So let me tell you, Brunkard, this is for me. And honestly, it's incredible stuff. You can hear it in the background right now. That song that you hear in the background is called Sentient Beings Dance, and it's just a wicked, complex, intense electro groove, and it's different from anything else that you'll find from the other 7 tracks that you can find on his pages right now. Now, this man's official name is Thomas Brunkard. Brunkard for short, because it just sounds awesome. But he's coming to us all the way from Ireland, Dublin specifically, and I gotta say, what he's doing and the instruments he's choosing, it's just incredible stuff to listen to. He's got all kinds of the right ideas. In fact, the album itself is called a never-ending album, and he means it. It's a lifetime of work that he's putting together through different tracks that he'll post from time to time whenever he feels like he truly gets it right. And these 8 tracks that he's posted now are supreme evidence of the fact that he has the ability to choose well. He knows what getting it right truly is, because all of these 8 tracks that you'll find on a never-ending album are just awesome. Skillfully played, well thought out, atmospheric, and just stuff that really takes you away to this world of Brunkard. The diversity and the depth of sound is just astounding. Literally, in the studio when we played it for the first time, you could have heard a pin drop in between tracks. I was so focused and listening to the music. This was just an experience unto itself. Checking him out online, you can see he's unafraid to grab any kind of instrument to make the sounds he needs to bring the proper atmosphere and justice to the music. He really shows that he cares about what he does, and you can hear that in each and every track on the Never-Ending album. A lot of it feels to me like it has a traditional background to it, which is really cool. I don't have any idea what it's like to walk down the streets of Dublin, but I can only imagine that walking down a street late at night and hearing a song of Thomas's, like Mulligan's Pyre, flowing out a window would just be an absolutely kick-ass moment. Go and listen to that track and tell me you don't want to just go and march up a hill right now. It's awesome. But what's truly awesome is you'll find Thomas is skilled in pretty much anything he chooses to use as an instrument, or any direction he chooses to go with his music. Again, the song that you can hear in the background here, Sentient Beings Dance, that's an electronic track and very different from anything else that you'll hear. But is it, a valid step into the electronic genre or a masterstroke? You tell me. He's got a great sense of how to make music work. And that's what's awesome about Thomas Brunkard, among many other things. You can find out more about what I've got to say about his current album, a never-ending album, that will be continually updated from now until his last breath. You can find the initial set of songs, at least, reviewed on sleepingbagstudios.ca, right there on the main page for you right now. So, of course, once this show's done, now you know where to go. Alright, let's bring in a little bit of a comical element into the music. via two different artists. I want to show you a video from an artist called Sarantos, and I also want to show you a video from Bill Cox himself. That's right, Bill Cox, I said it. His video is actually called I Love the Fat Chick. Check it out.
I went to the club. Give me a beat!
I went to the club. She was there, a bit of a chub, but she had a nice face, so I took her to my place. There was a lot to love. I loved the fat chick. She was big and round. I loved the fat chick. Didn't have to pay by the pound. I loved the fat chick. I went back to my spot out at the club. Love, definitely not. I was looking for something to rub. Only skinny missies I didn't see. Those vain bitches wanted nothing to do with me. Where was the fat chick? Where was the fat chick? She was big and round. I loved the fat chick, and I didn't have to pay by the pound. I loved the fat chick. Being home alone, I was tired of that. Put on the rags and I went back. I saw this girl who I'd seen before, but from what I remember, there was a whole lot more. Yes, I was fat, can't you see? But I've had gastro and lipo, now there's a skinny me. You had your chance, he screamed and yelled. Now I can get anyone, you go to hell. I loved the fat chick. She was big and round. I loved the fat chick, and I didn't have to pay by the pound. I loved the fat chick. Now she's no longer around. I love the fat chick. Maybe she'll gain some pounds. I love the fat chick. I love the fat chick.
SBS.
I love cartoons. We're just lucky I don't have my pajamas on right now. I want to thank Bill Cox for bringing some humor and some animation into today's episode here, and I want to continue on in that comic vein through a new video from Sarantos. Even the name has a nice ring to it. Coming to us all the way from Chicago, USA, Sarantos has just released his debut solo album, and we're going to show you the third video released in support of this album, called Back and Forth, in just a moment here on the show. You read into Sarantos a little bit, and you'll find out that this guy is working around the clock in support of his music. Well over 300,000 Facebook likes, videos that will make you crack a smile one way or another, and his name pretty much stamped on every possible item of social media known to mankind out there on the internet. You can see the hard work and effort he's putting into his music. He's a solid guy with a huge heart. Sarantos ties a lot of his music into charitable causes. We'll run the information screens for you at the end of the show so you can see just kind of what he's up to, what he's supporting, how he's going about that, and you can get the information there. He's battled a lot to get to the spotlight, pushing through asthma, pushing through severe allergies, things that affect his singing, but he's really pushed past all of that to be able to conquer those battles and now put out this debut CD. And from what I can see, Sarantos is healthy, alive, well, still got a sense of humor intact.
SBS.
Comedy, music, and acting have always been favorite pastime hobbies of Sarantos, but he truly does believe his time is now. And you know what? He might be right. While it might be a little on the softer rock side for where this beard might normally go to, I had to stop and think a lot about this particular genre and how truly unpopulated it is right now. There's not too many people doing it, which actually gives him an incredible in to be able to put his music to large amounts of people across the world, which again you can see through his social media. He's already been doing that, and a great job of it. So in my opinion, you kind of actually have to salute Sarantos for kind of going against the climate, against the grain of the present musical tense, and making the music that he truly loves, no matter what. Now, as some of you know, I've been a pretty busy guy myself. Over this past 12, 13 years, not only have we done the show, countless written interviews and album reviews, but, I've made myself about 600 videos in the background, Sarantos, that's right. And here on this information here, yeah, well, it says that you've only written 2,000 songs. He's got me beat by a musical mile. Is this a setup? 2,000 songs? Well, he also hopes to inspire people with these songs and lyrics. I'm pretty sure that just worked. I seem to be inspired to go and write another... Oh my god. I'd have to write like 1,500 songs just to keep up with this guy. And by then he'd probably have written another 500. Alright, Sarantos, you win. And I gotta go. This is the new song from Sarantos called Back and Forth on SBS Live This week.
SBS.
Yeah, so this is the car. Where I got it from is not really important. It's mine. Power everything. Power windows, power seats, heated seats, cooled seats. I got the navigation screen. On start in case you die. They'll come find you. It's a nice car. So you got the wood grain, that's real power.
Lately, I hear the melodies of sorrow as the story unfolds. As the darkness draws near, my heart starts feeling sorrow, and it cries out in fear. The night surrounds me, its emptiness divides me. As I look for the answers, I try hard to find questions, but my heart won't let me think as the pain makes me weep. Back and forth, I go, never right or wrong. My mood changes so quickly as my heart beats endlessly. Back and forth, I go, never wrong or right. My mind changes so quickly, and my mood swings carelessly. Never felt this good, never felt this right. As the story goes on, so does the fight. Looking back on this day, the battle was won. Nothing left to say. I can't help but feel this way.
B S.
To close the show down, we're going to show you a video from Blackout Lights called Checks My Mouth Can't Cash. Blackout Lights were the first band that we had featured on our show through the interviews this year, and they did a fantastic job not only through the interview but through the performances as well. So good in fact that we decided to invite Steve, lead singer and guitar player from Blackout Lights, to come back to the studio when we do the SBS panel show, genre panel, which will be on grunge later on this year. So you'll see Steve from Blackout Lights representing the grunge music era, because this is a man that's got some vast knowledge in that particular scene. I know I liked what he had to say, and I just want to pick his brain some more. So we'll find out lots about what he's got to say, and a couple of other guest stars that we'll show you later on this year as well when we get to that episode. Before we close down with Blackout Lights, I want to show you something that we saw out around town earlier this year. Something that was on stage right in front of us and absolutely incredible. And yes, the sound got blown out a little bit because we got way too close to this event, but this was worth it. So take a look at This Day Burns performing live at Olympia in Surrey on SBS Live this week.
This is a cover of the Death Row song, so hopefully you like it.
I love that sound.
The song's called Checks My Nose Can't Cash. It's on the EP there.
Yes. Fucking cheers.
Cheers. Hey guys. Yeah, your pillowcase?
That's awesome.
I'd like to thank all of the amazing bands and artists for being a part of SBS But No BS Part 11 and part of the SBS music experience and journey overall. You guys have been fantastic. You guys are putting out excellent music, and I think that shows on screen here through all kinds of new videos, new footage, new everything. You guys are working hard and it shows. So thank you very much to Bill Cox, to Sunrise Beach, West, my friend, of course, to our spotlight artists, Thomas Brunkard, and to HoneyTrash, of course, for the video and to be able to learn about their music as well. Want to thank Iron Kingdom, thank The Pit, This Day Burns, Blackout Lights, Sarantos. Again, thank you guys all so much for being a part of this episode. We look forward to showing you part 12 on March 26th. Be here once again for SBS Live This week.
Bye.